Eric Robichaud here out of Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada, and this monetized, incentivized website gamified thing that we call Rippln. I'm doing quite well. I have a great team that surrounds me from the top to the front to the side. I've got 4,000 people in my immediate team. I don't like saying under me because I realized about 2 months in that it's a teamwork effort. Even though I get 140 in my front line, it's one of those things that it takes the effort of everybody to make it happen. We've had a lot of naysayers from day one, and even people that we've brought in to Rippln got halfway through it, either got confused or they got strayed away from somebody else that told them something, that gave them a link for something else. Anyway, like I said, it's 135 days in now. Everything that we've said from day one that was going to happen, that the other website said that couldn't happen, has happened. We've broken every internet registration time record. We've broken every internet registration amount record within a time period, and our incentivization and monetization starts being paid out on the 23rd, which is about 8 days from now. And once that happens, there's going to be like a snowball rolling down a hill. It's just going to accumulate, and the effort that I've put in is going to really reflect in the next 3 months from the people that I've brought in as my team members, because they're just going to start drawing people in, and that's when we start making real revenue and real points for those that just want to stay as fans. I'm recording this video today just to say thanks to everybody that's under me. I know that I've been away in and out the last 3.5 weeks as life sort of called, but I've been doing a lot in the background. I've got 5 websites happening, dealing with our Facebook pages and Twitter pages and Pinterest, you name it, YouTube, and trying to get things done. Now Rippln as a company is rolling out products, 2 games. They're rolling out Candy Crush. Candy Crush already has 40 million downloads, and we've just teamed up with them, and it's going to help with your incentivization and the draw to your front line and to your team. When you play this game and send it out to somebody, as soon as they take the game and they start playing it, if they've got it from you, they're going to be added to your front line. Anytime there's any purchases made, I mean, we have some Martian watches coming out as a product going through the Rippln. When they get sold or purchased within your immediate Rippln, it's going to generate revenue for you. We also have coaching offers for those that even myself with 4,000 people, I'm going to take the coaching offer. I think it sits around $400, and you can't really put a dollar amount on that. When I always say to everybody, you know, if you want to be successful, you have to surround yourself with successful people. Do what successful people do. Think like successful people think, right? Act the way successful people act. And with this coaching offer, there's one of Anthony Robbins' top people that are going to give sort of like a coaching conference. It's going to teach you how to make Rippln a business, how to make it successful, right? How to do the right things. Anyway, some people it comes natural. For me, it does. I have an easy, I'm not even sure of the word to use. I find it easy to draw people in and to make things happen. It doesn't matter if selling a product or an idea or to put in a teamwork effort. It's something that comes natural. To other people, it may not happen as easy, right? This coaching offer is something that I recommend to everybody. And even outside of Rippln, it's going to help in your life. It's going to help in your relationship, right? It's going to make things easier for you. It's going to click that light on, right? I'm going to do it myself because there's You never stop learning. Anyway, I'm going to take this coaching offer and go with it. Rippln as a whole, and I'm going to be truthful, it's not going to be a moneymaker for everybody. If you sit there on your rump, it's going to do absolutely, it's going to give you a big goose egg. It's going to give you nothing, right? For people that put effort in, for people that are still there, that are believers and now seers of what Rippln is going to do, you're going to start generating revenue, because it's like a chain reaction. Steve Jobs used to say, he had said something at one time. People don't know what they want. You have to tell them what they want, right? And if you just throw Rippln out there and say Rippln, 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 and you don't give any explanation, if you don't learn about Rippln, if you don't understand the compensation packages, whether it's for the money side of it or the point side of it, if you don't tell people what they want out of Rippln, they will never join, and they will never be a strong front line for you. You have to take everything that you know and put it into a package and present it like you're presenting a new car sale or a new home sale, or you're selling Swiss Army or whatever. You have to take it and make it enticing. Don't lie about it or say something you're not sure about, but take the best of what is Rippln, put it all in a big package and say, here, this is what it is, right? And now with Candy Crush is probably the best example, because there's 40 million people playing it right now. Why are they playing it? Not for the money, right? They're not doing it for the points. They're doing it because A, it's addictive, B, it's enjoyable, C, it's a social thing they can do with their friends. So imagine if you throw Rippln at it. Even if they have it right now, say uninstall it when it's a couple days away, when Rippln's going to be hard linked with it, and tell them to rejoin, do it under Rippln, and why not incentivize off it? Make some points off it, get something back for the things that you do every day. For people that just want to be fans and just play Candy Crush or Guessaroo under the Rippln platform, it's awesome. No pressure. You don't have to be an invested side of it. Just do what you do every day, but do it under Rippln. It's that simple. People are going to play it regardless, whether it's Rippln or just straight out of the Apple Store or the Google Store. Same as Guessaroo. People are going to download it, just not even knowing about Rippln, and just use it because they see it there and they're going to grab it. So your best push forward effort is to take these applications and promote them. Share them with your friends, right? I'm sure, like me, I've got 1,000 people on my Facebook page, and I've got probably 20,000 registered people on my websites that have nothing to do with Rippln but have to do with my business, and maybe 1% joined my front line. The reason why? Because MLMs and marketing and websites, even Facebook, when they first start up, it's bad. They just want your email address. They're going to spam you and this and that. And then as years goes by, like we're almost at 10 years into Facebook now. Facebook was a scam. It was a farce. They changed everything all the time. There was revisions. They're still here, and it's still growing. It's coming a little bit to a standstill because social media is changing a little bit. But Mark Zuckerberg is still worth $80 billion. Right? Facebook as a whole, as a company, with its invested people, it's still worth anywhere from $65 billion to $105 billion, and it depends the season and who's on, advertisements, product they push through. Anyway, Pinterest is still worth a lot in big cash, a couple billion. Instagram, couple billion. I guess at the end of the day, every site has its ups and downs, whether they're changing the way it looks, or they're changing the privacy laws, or maybe you don't like the way that they post your pictures, or but at the end of the day, you're still on it, and that's the big thing. Rippln's the same thing. We've got a lot of flack the last couple of months as it got rolled out because it was new, right? There's marketers, there's networkers, there's developers, and all trying to get under the same tree and make things happen. And things don't always roll out the way that you want them to. And that is just life. It doesn't matter if it's Walmart or Sears or Facebook, Pinterest, Ford. It's not always a paved, smooth piece of asphalt. And Rippln wasn't smooth rolling out. There was a couple bumps in the road. Now it's rolling together quite nicely. Everything that they said that they were going to do is happening. Right. The 23rd of August is the big day. For all of you that want to know how I got my 4,000 and Corey Johnson got his 20,000 and Brian Curry and Ron Poirier got their 10 or 15,000 people, it's like this. I have a past in marketing and product sales, right? And being an entrepreneur, a serial entrepreneur for over 15 years, which had nothing to do with product. It had to do with mechanical services. And there's one thing that makes you successful, is that you have to live, eat, and breathe what you believe in to make it successful. It's that simple. When you get to the point that you believe in something, where you want it to be successful as much as you want to breathe, then success is going to happen. It doesn't matter what it is. I don't care if you're selling broken hard drives. When you believe in the broken hard drive as much as you want to breathe when you wake up in the morning, you're going to be successful. When you take that 24 hours in one day, you have 8 hours of sleep that leaves you with 16. You got 2 hours on the phone, which leaves you with 14. When you got 3 hours on Facebook, which you don't even realize that you do, right? It leaves you with 11. You know, when you're driving around town, wasting time doing things that generate $0, it leaves you with a couple hours a day. And those couple hours a day, are you really putting focused effort into your small business? I don't know. I know what I do every day, and it's paying off little by little. And once this explodes, it's going to pay off huge. And it comes down to this. If you want something, you have to put effort forward. Not a little bit of effort or every once in a while, or do it for 4 months and then stop for 3 and then come back. You have to put a positive effort forward and make Rippln happen. Rippln's not going to happen for you if you've done 0 effort. And you know, it's not a 1 month thing or a 2 month thing. It's a lifetime thing. You know, it's not even a year. It's not 5 years. It's forever. And that Rippln, whether you have 2 people in your front row, or you've got 4,000 people in your front row, or like Corey, like 20,000 people in your front row, when you keep pushing that effort forward, there's only one direction it's going to go, and that is up. It's mathematics. There's no other way around it. You may lose a person here and there. They may request to get out of Rippln, but all those people they recruited or they brought in or got drawn in, they stay in the Rippln. They don't get affected. So mathematically, you're always going to be increasing your numbers. When your numbers increase, if you know the Rippln program, you know how the compensation plan works, you know the product, and you push it forward